Woo! It's showtime! Woo!
Alright, so we do have some new EZA reveals for Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, the OG Super Saiyan 4s, the second year anniversary ones. Honestly, I honestly have no idea what they're capable of right now, but let's see what they actually do. We already have translations for them, so it's not really a big whoop to the face. But when did they come out? 8 hours ago. I hate them. By the time I slept, they've already translated. Everyone's already translated and gone through all this information, but I'm gonna go into it as well. So let's start off with the Super Saiyan 4 Goku now. We already know what his leader skill is. Super STR 3 key 130% and Extreme STR 3 key 90%. Nothing too spectacular, but it's useful for Battlefield, let me just tell you that. His super attack is actually a little different now. So before, I believe it just did immense damage and raised defense by 60. Yeah. Now what it does is it greatly raises attack for one turn, so he gets a 50% attack boost and then does immense damage and lowers defense. Great lowers defense. That's actually pretty good for a unit like this. But then here's another catch. He gets defense. He still gets that 30% extra defense, which is still great because now he's actually a lot better than normal. He gets attack and defense after he super attacks, which is great. But his passive is actually really good. He gets 150% and 120% thank God, 150% attack and 120% defense. Thank you. You know, I like the fact that they actually gave him 150% attack. That's actually a pretty high attack buff. But he didn't have defense. The only kind of defense they had before was his dodge chance and his 30% defense. But now that he has actual defense in his passive, this works super well, especially of how well he's actually built with this extra defense. So basically giving him additionals is actually pretty neat if you actually already gave him additionals prior to rainbowing this guy, or prior to his EZA, so that's really good. And he still has a beam chance, which is actually fine, honestly. It's not really much of a problem, but it just changes the aspect of this card entirely. Plus he gets an extra 40% attack when performing an additional. Is it calculated separately? Yeah, it's calculated separately, so it's actually a 250% buff, which is insane amount of power right there. So his lanes are the same, his categories are the same. One of the things that does buff, that he can actually buff now that he's EZAing, is obviously Goku's family. Well, you could say Goku's family if you wanted to. Kamehameha, Giant 8 Power, GT Heroes. And that's how I'm seeing this, because what does he have? Prepare for battle, shocking speed, first battle, and Kamehameha. Probably like four of the most prominent links in game when you're talking about the Kamehameha units in here. Like, I don't know, UI Goku is one of them. Obviously, you can pretty much put him in the same team as this guy, but it's not really going to do much. I believe this UI Goku has it. Let me just check just to be sure. Yeah, prepare for battle. First battle, Kamehameha. Yeah, just 3 of the 3 links. Still really good though. But still, this is pretty much this sounds like to be one of the best TORs in game. But we haven't looked at Vegeta yet, so let's see his stats for a second. Over 10k, almost 20k attack, and almost 20k HP, bruh. This is almost really well balanced out. And since he is coming at the same time as Vegeta in terms of them both being in the same Extreme Z battle, there are going to be a little bit of differences when new EZAs come out for their specific Extreme Z battle. But we'll talk about that right after Goku. But I gotta say, this Goku is actually a lot better than before. Before, you had to rely on this. Now we don't have to rely on this anymore. We can also take into account that we can add this one on top of this one. So, pretty much he's, like, damn good. But, we'll see when they actually come out in a data download. But, we're gonna talk about Vegeta now, and obviously, GT Heroes, he does work on GT Heroes very well in terms of the units that are in here. especially with giant 8 power, because we have a bunch of monkeys on here. But enough of that. Let's just go on to the one and only Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta now. I remember him being pretty much the most tanky units in game when he released. But let's see what he does now. Oh, come on, dude, really? Now I see why they're in the same Extreme Z battle. I can see why. Because their passive is literally identical to each other. Are they literally identical? Hold on. 150% attack, 120% defense, 40% attack when performing, medium chance to dodge. Yeah, their passives are literally identical, so literally the only difference between them is probably their leader skill and their super attack effect. Let's see. They greatly raise defense for 1 turn, causes immense damage to the enemy, greatly lowers defense, so just this part is the same. Except these parts of their super attack effects are flipped. So Goku gains attack and raises defense for 6 turns. Well, greatly raises attack for 1 turn and raises defense for 6 turns. While Vegeta greatly raises defense for 1 turn, but gets attack for 6 turns. That's the only difference between them. And I believe the only differences is obviously their links. It's only, I believe, just Saiyan Pride, right? Yeah, Saiyan Pride's like the Saiyan Pride and that's it. Yeah, Saiyan Pride is the only difference between them. And obviously he's in the Shadow Dragon Saga, he's not. But he is on a good amount of categories in here. GT Heroes, Miraculous Awakening, Giant 8 Power, very good. Pure Saiyans, Shadow Dragon Saga, very well needed for it, obviously. But his stats are pretty damn good. The only difference between them is obviously Vegeta has a higher defense, which is the reason why. Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I was about to say like 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Well, he's very, very good. Like in terms of how well he's built. Defensively, he's gonna be pretty much taking double-digit damage. But when you go up against like full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku in the new GT Legendary Goku event, he's going to get bodied by supers, by his super attacks. But he's gonna be taking double-digit damage. And I think the best way to do that is by having him be in the 2nd slot. Both of these units being in the 2nd slot, just because of how good they are. We'll have to see them when I test them out in the grade 8 power category, because I haven't tried that out yet, and I might replace the LRs and see how well they actually do. Now that sounds like a bad idea, but I guarantee you that it might work. If you're in global, the same name category update is not in there yet, but if you're on JP, I think having the LR Super Saiyan 4s and these TUR Super Saiyan 4s would probably work. I'm not gonna lie. Let me see the LR links. So let me just pull up grade 8 power or giant 8 power is what I should be saying. Let me get up the LR Super Saiyan 4s. Let me see the differences between them. I'm pretty sure there's only one link off from them, but just to be fair. Super Saiyan, Saiyan Roar, Prepare for Battle. Oh, he has Shocking Speed. He has Kamehameha GT. Okay, so he doesn't have Shocking Speed. But at least he has, let's see. Prepare for Battle. Right? No, he has Prepare for Battle too. Legendary Power just replaces Shocking Speed, which is the only difference. Otherwise, I think 5 of the 7 links could actually work. What about Vegeta though? I'm pretty sure Legendary Power replaces Saiyan Pride or something like that. No, Saiyan Pride's in there. Super Saiyan, Saiyan Roar, Prepare for Battle. Okay, Shocking Speed replaces Legendary Power as well. If they had Shocking Speed instead of Prepare for Battle, well, they actually have it, so I don't think it would matter. What I think it would matter is if you have this guy, all 4 of these in the same team. Imagine having all 4 of these guys in the same team. That would be insane. But we'll see. We'll see. I have no problem with these guys whatsoever. But they're very, very good. Top 5 TORs in the game, I guarantee. No, not top TORs, but like top 10 TORs in the game. But they're really insane. But in terms of EZAs, they're probably like top 5 EZAs in the game. Like how drastically busted they are. But well, I'll have to pretty much judge them based on what they actually do in game. But for now, I think that's pretty much it. You know, they're not overly super powerful busted like Videl, but they're really good now. So tell me what you guys think about them. I honestly think they're very good, very amazing, super strong and powerful. But yeah, tell me what you guys think about them. I think they're amazing, and yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one.